Today, we are talking about a massive development in the fight against prostate cancer. Thanks to a landmark clinical trial, researchers have found a brand new way to treat one of the most aggressive forms of the disease when it comes back. And, well, the results are pretty remarkable.
So let's just get right into it. For anyone who's ever faced cancer, or knows someone who has, you know that the fear of it returning is just immense. For a very specific group of prostate cancer patients, that return signals a really dangerous turn of events. So what's the challenge that doctors have been staring down for decades?
You see, after initial treatments like surgery or radiation, some patients have to face this frightening reality that the cancer isn't gone for good. And this is exactly where the medical community has been desperately searching for a better answer.
Now, the condition we're zeroing in on is called high-risk biochemically recurrent prostate cancer. I know, that is a mouthful, but the idea behind it is actually pretty straightforward. Doctors keep an eye on a protein in the blood called PSA. If those PSA levels start shooting up really fast after treatment, it's a huge red flag. It's basically telling them the cancer is not only back, but it's aggressive and it's probably going to spread to other parts of the body, like the bones.
Now get this, for 30 years, 3 decades, the main tool doctors had for these patients was hormone therapy. But here's the kicker. While it was the standard of care, it was never actually proven to help patients live longer. Nothing was. And that created this massive, urgent need for a whole new approach. So, to find that new approach, researchers launched this huge global search for answers. And they did it in the form of a really meticulously designed clinical trial.
The scale of this whole effort was just incredible. We're talking over 1,000 patients. Every single one was facing this high-risk form of recurrent cancer, and every one of them was contributing to finding a solution. And this research wasn't just happening in a couple of labs somewhere. Oh no, this was a massive, coordinated effort happening across 244 different clinical sites. And this really just shows you the global scope of the mission. 17 different countries took part, which makes this a truly landmark international collaboration, all to solve this shared, life-threatening problem.
So how exactly did they set this thing up? Well, patients were randomly put into one of 3 groups. The first group got the standard of care, that's hormone therapy all by itself. The other 2 groups got a drug called enzalutamide, either on its own or, and this is the important part, in combination with that standard hormone therapy. The big question was, which approach, if any, could finally help these patients live longer? So, after years of research and follow-up, the results finally came in. And they weren't just kinda positive, they were overwhelmingly decisive. I mean, this was a true turning point. And this right here is the breakthrough. Patients who got the combination of enzalutamide plus hormone therapy had a 40.3% lower risk of death after 8 years compared to the other groups. Just let that sink in for a second. A 40% reduction in a field that hadn't seen any improvement in survival for 30 years. This is a monumental leap forward. You know, the study's co-principal investigator, Dr. Stephen Friedland, he put it perfectly. He said, hormone therapy, which is what we've been offering patients for 30 years, has not improved survival, and neither has anything else. That makes these findings a real game changer. That quote just perfectly captures how huge this discovery is, especially after decades of going nowhere. So a game-changing result is obviously fantastic, but what does it actually mean for doctors and patients, on the ground? Well, this is all about setting a new and much, much better standard of care. So what's the path forward from here? Well, these definitive survival results are going to strengthen the drug's approval, they're going to solidify this combination therapy as the new gold standard for treatment, and most importantly, they're going to give patients who are facing this aggressive cancer a much better chance to live longer, healthier lives. Dr. Hung Kim, who's the chair of urology at Cedars-Sinai, he confirmed this impact, saying that these findings will change how we take care of our patients. So this isn't just another option, it is a fundamental shift in how medicine is practiced for this disease. A 40% reduction in the risk of death. That is a massive victory for science, and it's a powerful source of hope for patients and for their families. It's a reminder that even the most stubborn medical challenges, the ones that have stuck around for decades, can be overcome. It really makes you wonder, what other game-changing breakthroughs are just around the corner?